some point, everything has a symbolic value. At some point, that's how we understand it and interact with it. Everything's art because everything is a symbol. I like to draw. It's not even just so much a visual thing, but it's a tactile thing. I like the feeling of holding chalks and crayons and drawing. And a lot of it's inspired by old illustrations in children's books and old political cartoons. Just the feel of those is so much different than what we have now. I don't know how well that you can see that in the works, but it's kind of what I strive for. Probably my favorite piece now is entitled Ettercup. It's a series of faces that I based on a pattern of spider egg pouches. There was a bunch of them on my garage wall. You see stuff and it triggers a memory and brings this whole conduit of experience with it. I think we kind of have a culture based on progressing, but I don't think there's anything new to do, you know. At this point, everything's derivative. I don't think there's been anything new since Dada. It's all been rehashed. I think that's fine because it relates historically to your past. I work as a special ed teacher as well, mostly in science classes for 7th and 8th graders. Special ed, they're not stupid kids. They have different learning patterns. A lot of, for instance, autistic people are a little more attuned to one sense or the other, and like they can be very visual as well. And I think it helps me understand, being a visual and tactile person myself, kind of how to get through sometimes. Kids are fun. And they're growing up in a different world than I did with the internet and everything. Things are just so simple. You can do things with a couple of clicks on a keypad now that took hours and days before. And they're going to have a completely different understanding of what they are as to what I did, because they're not having the same tactile experiences growing up.